Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by From Scratch.
Justin, do you have a mouth?
I do.
Let me guess. Do you like to put good stuff in there?
Oh, I love it.
Well, let me tell you about this place, man. This place is called From Scratch.
Yeah.
And they make everything from bread, pasta, butter, ketchup. Everything is made from scratch.
Tell me more.
They are located at 62 East Gallivan Avenue, open 6 days a week.
From takeout, 801-961-9000. What is it?
That's 801-961-9000.
Online orders at FromScratchSLC.com.
For a private reservation, email hlevano@netwasatch.com. And remember, if you want fresh made meals, no one's better
Then From Scratch.
Welcome back to the other side of the Beehive. It's your favorite queen bees.
Yeah.
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 You know what you sounded like?
What?
Rob Zombie. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Dude, I saw this homeless guy the other day. He looked just like fucking.
It might have been. COVID's rough for everybody right now, dude.
Dude, isn't that weird? If he would change, fuck, as a matter of fact, he doesn't have to change.
No,
he
just same shit. Just walk outside.
I wonder if he's outside smoking, just people just walk by and just give him their change. Hey, keep it going, bro.
Yeah. So, hey, my next movie's coming out.
Have you seen any of it?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably
All of them.
That's probably just scary for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't seen any of them?
Uh-uh.
House of 1,000 Corpses? Is that what it is? Dead corpses?
Didn't that guy die? The clown?
Yeah. Sergeant.
It looks like Brian Posehn, doesn't he?
Yeah, it does. Dude, the Halloween that he did is outstanding. Like the remake of the Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good shit.
The last one was like 2.
He had one that just came out. Like, this is horrible. We probably should do that.
Yeah, I know, but probably like 2.5 Men or something.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
new JSYK, I'm sure.
Do you have JSYKs?
Oh, dude, I have some JSYKs here.
Woo!
So, Kirk Cousins plays for the Vikings. Just so you know. And
Kirk Cousins does it better. Yeah.
only Utah. That's only Utah. Shout out to Burt Brothers. Hit us up for sponsorship.
We got Bear Brothers just in Utah?
I don't know. It's a good question. It's not on my JSYKs, but the smoke.
What smoke?
The smoke in the air that we talked about.
Yeah.
That's from California, bud. All the fires in California.
That's right.
Here we thought it was something here. No, just California, always burning.
To fucking ignorant people like me is like, man, look at all this pollution.
Yeah, look at all this.
Utah's like, hey, bitch, it ain't my fault.
Yeah, it's not us. Fuck. That's what happened when the legal marijuana came.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably where it's
hell
from.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited.
Not legal, but what is it? Medical. Yeah, there you go.
First things first.
Yes.
Shout out to Samantha.
Yeah.
And Eric
Yeah.
Iman, officially. I don't know why people are laughing at them, but I don't know why they're sad.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I know what you're wondering. Did we get wasted?
Did we get wasted?
Did I get my way with the bridesmaids? Did we get job offers? This and more on our Patreon. What? But it was nice to see familiar faces.
Yeah, it was. It was good to see.
Shout out to Gary.
Some of the old folks from Company One.
I thought we were going to say old fucks.
No, I would never say that, especially those guys. Those are the good ones.
Too, yeah, they're good looking. I mean, so yeah, Gary, John.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Home Depot.
Yes.
John Depot. Home Depot. let's do something about that hair. That's all I'm gonna say. Isn't it today, dude? So my boss is, I don't know if because of COVID or it's just that's just his excuse. He's letting his hair grow.
Oh,
but he's
a rebel.
He's he's just like me. He's losing his hair, so it's kind of thinning out here on the top.
Right.
But he's got like the curly hair over here.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
back, like the Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
And so he took his hat off today to like hand brush his hair, and I'm like, dude, when the fuck are you gonna cut that thing? And he goes, when the fuck are you going to cut yours? I'm like, yeah, but I was born this way.
Yeah.
I was born happy. But
only you could say that though.
right?
Like I would, if I said that, they'd be like, you're done, bud.
This just in, the other side of the Beehive. It's no longer in action. Who else? Craig, his wife. Like we say, Gary and his family. Bo.
Yeah.
Bo-licious.
Yeah.
I told this story to him, and I told him right in front of my wife, and you know it. I've said it here before. There was a Company One party at a park one time.
Yes.
He sent me to the office to get a GoPro that we're going to give away.
Right.
When I got there was nobody in the building. I go inside of the biggest boss's office with my wife. There was a mountain lion looking at me like, you know.
He was scared. And I was not just because he was dead and stuff, but he was scared for what was just about to happen, right?
He was just like, please don't get it on me. Yeah. So I told the biggest boss, I'm like, hey, I was going to have sex in your office. And I said, she wouldn't let me do it. His reaction, turned to my wife, what the fuck?
Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did.
I was like, see, I told you we should have. He's like, in fact, he told me, he says, I actually thought you did. I'm like, well, I wanted to, but the wife didn't want to.
The funny part was I had called the cleaning crew. You just said, who there? Oh, shit. Got on the phone and started making phone calls.
It's the code red deep cleaning in the office. Like, code red. But it was nice seeing him. He was also drunk, so probably if I said it, he was not drunk, but he was drinking. He was happy.
No.
So he probably, if I would have said it and he was sober, he'd be like, well, good thing you didn't do it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But congratulations. There's just a little bit of a scabbing on the head.
No, they look great.
They look good.
They look good.
I mean, Sam's arm looked like...
Yeah. A little bit of a sunburn.
Looked like she went to the beach.
Yeah.
And...
no, they looked amazing. The wedding was great.
Yeah. Open bar.
I was kind of jealous that I didn't have a wedding like that, you know. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, right?
Well, Justin, in your defense, none of us had a wedding like yours.
All right, yeah.
In fact, as a matter of fact, the Gary's daughter is getting married this weekend, so congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
I was like, oh, you guys are gonna get married next. Oh, congratulations! I was just waiting for them to. What are you guys doing next weekend? But nothing came out, so I'm like, yeah, well, just congratulations, I guess. I'm like, huh? They were like, let's go get a beer, and they just walked away. I mean, that's kind of cool.
No, it was good to see everybody.
It was good to see.
It really was.
What else was I gonna say? Shout out to all the girls in bikini going over there on Crystal Hot Springs.
Oh,
I'm working
you're right there. Huh?
Right there, dude.
Hands in your pants.
Hands in my pants, sweating like a motherfucker.
Well, it is a hot spot over there. Hot pot.
Dude, here's the thing. So it may look that we're hitting every single utility that's in the ground, but they're not marked.
Right.
So the ones that are marked, obviously, you know, we skip. We have a back truck there, whatever. And then we hit this, today we hit, yesterday we hit groundwater. Hot as shit.
Right.
How crazy is that?
It's a hot pot out there.
I know, but but it was like, holy fuck, it's hot.
Right.
And then today, we hit I think it looked like to be a 4-inch PVC. Not PVC. What's the one for
HDPE.
HDPE. High penetration, whatever. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate you. And and we busted it, and then it floated the whole thing. Boiling water, dude.
Yep. Did it go into the pool? Is that where it was headed?
No, we were no, I guess it's what did they say it was? I think it was basically the pipe that feeds the pools that they have.
Right.
But also they have like a canal right next to them.
A canal.
Yeah. But they got it good, dude. And it's so funny because the guy that walks around there is the owner. He walks around with a coffee all day long. All day long he's got a coffee with him.
Sipping on hot coffee.
Yeah.
One of the hot pools.
Yeah. And Every time he comes out, there's another fucking pipe sticking out of the ground, spitting something, and then he's like, "Is that ours?" We're like, "I don't know. You tell us."
Maybe.
And then he goes in the kitchen. And he goes like, "No, everything's working." Like, well, let's just keep digging.
How's it smell over there?
Oh, dude. So, you mean from the cows?
No, not the cows.
No, it doesn't smell bad though.
Doesn't smell like rotten eggs.
Mm-mm.
I've always got the smell of sulfur, rotten eggs,
So well,
farts.
the dirt does. The
Yeah.
water,
It's high in sulfur out there.
yeah.
From
And
the hot pot.
It changes colors like crazy though.
Yeah.
Like it goes from regular dirt, all of a sudden it's like diarrhea green fucking color that you're pulling out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like your shirt?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Shout out
Or your shorts?
Shout out to my buddy George. Not George. Ooh, Josh. He gave me this. I've been wanting to bring it, dude, but I've been like,
I've never seen this tattoo right here.
My fucking pubic hair comes out here.
3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the same
You
problem.
know what I
I
mean?
have. Yeah.
Good thing I'm facing this way, not from here, because you can see how dark I am. And
Oh, look at
all
that.
my fucking,
Fucking
dude,
chia pet in the back of your fucking
my
head.
anus hair comes out from here to the back. I have a fucking
Soul patch on your back?
No, I have a barcode tattoo, and you can't see it because it's covering hair.
What is it?
It's
Like a product code of
no
favorite fucking soda or something?
It's just my birthday.
So they ring it up and it comes up your birthday?
No, it's just no. What, is that how I just fucking went and got it done?
Oh, okay.
What are you supposed to just take the one that?
I don't know. Some people do. Take their favorite whatever it is. Like mine would probably be some alcoholic beverage or some fucking Starro or something. They ring it up. They're all, well, sorry, therapy's on your way, bud.
Did your fucking therapist comes out like Chris? Like what's the name?
Chris Hansen?
Chris Hansen. Hey, would you take a seat?
have
Or
a
like
seat.
actually lay down. But yeah, dude. So, but luckily we're actually making some
Progress. huh?
progress.
Nice.
Do I sound funny to you?
Now you sound wonderful.
You serious?
Sexy.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong?
It was my headphones were like over there in the back because I have like the whole bandana, dude. I look like Jeff Lowe from fucking Tiger King.
I think you look like fucking Chris Angel, the fucking homosexual
But if I
fucking
turn this around,
magician.
but if I turn this around, I look like M Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, well.
Shout out to the Rev.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such a fucking waste, dude. Who died? Somebody died today. Who died today?
I don't know.
Oh, actually, that's a Mexican actor. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Sorry. Oh, yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, that one guy. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Yo,
Adios.
let's tell these people about our fucking mandate last weekend.
Oh, we did have a man, dude.
Dude, I have never seen you laugh your ass off that much.
I laughed my guts out to the
You were-
point I was sick. And I will tell you, I wasn't drunk.
No, you weren't.
I was not drunk.
Uh-uh.
We had a couple beers. We had some.
Wait, but you were touching me sober, huh?
I did. I did.
Nice.
Sometimes.
I was just like, well, he's not gonna remember.
That's when you get comfortable when you're sober and start touching your buddy's peckerwood. But we shared some chips and some salsa. And
That's
you had some
right.
pretzels.
That's
I had
right.
some
Those-
chicken wings.
Yo, the
and-
pretzels?
Oh, outstanding. Salty as a motherfucker. But they were good.
And my heart's like, dude, we went over this.
Yeah, what
like,
the hell,
dude.
man? But Mark Norman was fucking fantastic.
Oh, dude,
he
he's
was
so fucking funny. That's cute. What did he say about your daughters?
Oh, he's anybody got
He's so fast.
anybody got any kids? He's like, yeah. Everybody, a couple people clapping.
By the way, we were
front row.
front fucking row.
Right in front of
since because of social distancing, we're the only ones in the whole row.
Right.
The other ones are across the hall. Go ahead.
He's like, yeah, kids, huh? How old are they? And I says, I have a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old.
One is 5.
One is 5 and one is 9. He's like, so you got a hot one and an ugly one then, huh? Oh, damn.
There was a couple of times where he would say the joke, people will laugh, and then he would be reading, and you'd be like, no more. So he just points back at you like, like, what's wrong with this guy?
It was a good time.
Oh, dude, he was hilarious.
Yeah, I was
so
I was
funny.
expecting him to be hot, like funny, but not like that, dude. He's top 5 in my book right now.
Needless to say, we need to do that shit more often.
Yeah, we do. It was a good time, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I have fun. And then the wife was like, "Did you have fun?" I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "Did Justin have fun?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know why would you care, but yes, he did." and so no, yes, he did. He was. I mean, both of us were like in tears, laughing so hard. And he was like, "Oh, I'm glad. I'm happy for you." So there was no. I was hoping there would be some gear.
Yeah. No gear, huh? That's okay.
No gusto.
No gusto. It's no gusto, eh?
But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I don't know who else is. Who else? I think one funny chick is coming in like November.
Right. That's kind of slow for comedy right now. Kind of slow for everything. I mean, there's a few people out there treading the waters, but shout out to Wise Guys
Yeah, dude.
for doing the damn thing,
Yeah.
keeping it rolling. And Keith, shout out to Keith over at Wise Guys who runs the place. Cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to meet him.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome guy.
Yeah. So my mother came back from Mexico last
Oh,
week.
she did, didn't she?
Yeah. And so I was asking him, "So how's everything?"
Right.
Like, just, give it to me raw. How's it? So what they did and the way that they made it work for them was they rented a house at the beach
Okay.
for the whole week, $700.
Wow.
My mom paid half. My grandma paid half. So it was like close to nothing
Right.
for the whole week.
Wow. Is it always like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they just, it was all about, they didn't see anybody. My mom didn't go see friends or more family. It was all about my grandma. The problem I see is they have what's going on, what's called, I'm trying to translate here. It's called
COVID?
dry law, which is no alcohol whatsoever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like at all.
It's Dry County.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Although it's getting what is it called, revoked. They're lifting the
Lifting the ban on alcohol?
They're lifting the
Why, why is it?
probably because of the gatherings they're trying to avoid.
Oh, man.
Although September 1st everything goes back to normal when it comes to alcohol.
Oh, so it's not like always like that.
No,
It's just
no. It was just because of this.
Damn.
But the funny thing is that my mom is like, "Well, we got alcohol." I'm like, "How? Have you heard? Again, trying to translate. Have you heard the word clandestine before?"
Mm-mm.
Basically under the table.
Oh, like
And now I'm getting the whole country arrested right now.
like a speakeasy.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So it's like an area where back in the day during Prohibition, where you would go into these bars and tap on the door.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah,
"What's the
yeah.
password?"
Yeah.
And then you go in there, and they would have like bands and stuff playing, and people who would drink. But,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it was.
So they would, somebody knows somebody, they would call, ask for beer. I kid you not, this is how my mom explained it to me. We go outside the house, car pulls up, gets you the case, gets the money, drives off.
Like a drug deal.
There was no conversation whatsoever.
like a drug deal. Then.
Yeah,
Wow.
with alcohol.
Holy shit.
I'm like,
Your mom's a rebel.
my mom is a fucking thug.
Angel,
Angels.
I tell you what. Nothing says booze like bootleg booze.
There's no way to get drunk when it's prohibited.
I wonder what getting a DUI would. What you would get having a DUI during this
Yeah,
dry season.
that's a good point.
They just shoot you in the head. Fuck.
Sorry, bud.
I mean,
the guys,
take your
the
booze
guys are
home?
feeling sorry for you. I mean, as he's cutting, you kind of knew.
fuck.
So I went and had breakfast with her Saturday, and so she was telling me all this the things that they did, and my little brother starts talking shit on my mom like he always does. You know what mom did? You know what they did to me? And whatever. And I take sides with my brother just to buck my mom. My mom is like, fuck you guys.
You get her all wound up.
So then we start talking shit about my sister being my mom's favorite. My sister's out of town, whatever. And so my brother tells me this, and I didn't know. Need I remind you, I was born, both of my parents were Christian.
Right.
Like hardcore Christians.
Right.
So I was probably planned. I was probably, there was some time they waited. My little brother goes, you know what my mom told me? I'm like, what? He goes, I was the only planned kid. And I'm like, well, there's no way. We both know my sister wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, wait. I'm like, no, I was, because my mom was going to church at that point, and my dad was too. And and my little brother's like, no, just me. I looked at my mom like, I wasn't playing. Like this whole time I've been talking shit about people that don't plan for the kids. I'm not one.
I was one of them.
I never knew.
Really?
Yeah. Were you a planned kid?
I was a honeymoon baby.
Oh.
You can trace it back like to the day when my parents got married. It's 9 months.
Really?
Yeah, to the day.
Huh.
Or they like found out that she was pregnant. They got married that afternoon. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I was a honeymoon child.
Huh.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they said that in the one, so like the Valentine's kid is born in October, so like my wife.
Okay.
My wife is October 14th.
Oh, okay.
So that was like
Some stabbing
some
with
serious pounding.
got them shitty Valentine's candies and a little bit of fucking dick suck, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
So there you go. Also, I told you, didn't I? I went to see my father-in-law. He's looking like George Carlin.
Yeah, you did tell me that on the way up to the wedding.
This guy, dude, 80 years old. He's gotten to be very slow. He's gotten to be like, fuck my hair, my beard.
Well, he's 80, so
He's 80.
I mean,
He can do whatever he wants. He's
Right.
also a Korean War vet.
Oh, shout out to him.
Shout out to him. He's got like 15 projects in his house, and it's just like, I'll get to it one day. Yeah, I'll get it done.
I'm gonna get to that one
I'll
day.
get it done, dude. I want to sound like a piece of shit, but I walk in that house and all I see is tools, and I'm like,
So is he one that
gonna
like
happen
starts a
with
project, sets the tools down,
yeah.
goes to do something else, and
Starts
just is like,
another.
well, I'll figure that out later. The only time he picks up the tools is to go take that tool to the other project.
Mr. Procrastinator Morris.
Yeah, there you go.
But shout out to him, dude. He's just at home. He's just not at this point. I'm like, nah, just fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Dude,
And then his wife wasn't there.
These times being old,
Yeah.
what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, imagine. But don't you think it sucks though? Like if you get to be at that point and you sit down, let's just say you're watching TV, you're watching the fights, I'm watching Kardashians, and then you go and you think to yourself, well, I've done everything. I went to war. Like how shitty? Because like for us, dude, this came up to me the other day. Do you think you're gonna go young? Such
I
a
don't
fucked
know.
up question, huh?
It is a fucked up question. You want to say no, but
Yeah.
there's also the driving down
It's
here.
also the opportunity.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's also the opportunity I could check out early. No, you don't. I hope not, but maybe.
Yeah, right. That's
You
where
never know.
that's where I'm at.
You know, with medical science now, people are living older than they've ever lived, right?
Yeah.
So who knows?
Sometimes I think about like him and like Chip, but Chip is more active. You know, Chip is like out there and working, and plus he's not 80.
Right.
But like my father-in-law, he's just like, I've done everything. So what,
So I'm ready to go.
dude? What he tells
He wakes up in the morning. He's all, "Fuck, another one."
he tells a story that when he took my Amy's youngest sister, my sister-in-law, he took her to the doctor, and they told her it was crabs.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
That she had crabs or he had?
she
crabs?
had crabs.
Oh no!
But then while the doctor was explaining it, then my father-in-law said, "But you gotta meet my father-in-law. He's I don't want to say it wrong because then my wife he's not from there, but I think he's from somewhere in the South.
Okay.
And he's got like that sound.
I thought she said Texas.
I think he's from Mississippi or something.
Oh no, that's right. She did say that. Yeah.
And so he's got like that Southern. When I met him, he's like, "You gotta change the O."
So, we'll get some Creole out there, boy. It's that boy.
Can you imagine you fucking my daughter? Excuse me, sir. What? But no, he
being a war vet, he's like, I killed your people. You're all, I'm not one of those.
Whoa, dude! I'm like,
what the hell,
I'm
man?
one of the good ones. But no, so he took his daughter to the doctor, and she had crabs, and then I can say that, right?
Yeah,
they don't listen.
Course, yeah,
I'm not gonna stop now.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Just keep going.
But then my father-in-law goes and says, "Oh, like right in the middle of the conversation, my father-in-law goes, I remember when I had crabs."
Yeah, of course he did. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Everybody that
He was probably dispatching bitches on war, dude.
Everybody that fought in those wars all came back with something. I'm totally convinced.
Something was leaking when they came back, dude.
Oh fuck! Well, that's great.
Such a great guy.
You would want that though, because if you had got that,
That's the thing, though. It's like I keep telling my wife, and I know that it's not like. Once again, going back to the Latin people, we're kind of like my grandma right now. Her birthday's today. She's turning 80.
shout out to grandma.
Shout out to grandma. Shout out to grandma. Remember that motherfucker. By the way, I gotta say something about that.
Kiss your grandmother's hand. It's her birthday.
I gotta say something about that story that I said with that guy.
Yeah.
When I said you're not supposed to talk to me like that, I didn't mean me because I'm the pastor's grandson. I meant that as you couldn't talk to somebody who you want to talk about Jesus and the Word of God. You can't just go and tell them you're gonna go to hell.
Right.
That's what I meant. It's not like we were some kind of a dynasty or some shit like that.
I was gonna say you don't know what family you're talking to, do
It's
you?
not like he got whipped and I witnessed. I'm like, one more. But it's more of a like Latin people is like it's a lot warmer, like a lot of.
Of course, it's hot. It's in Mexico.
Togetherness, you know what I mean?
Together, we're gonna find a way.
But I keep telling my wife, like, spend time with your dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That time comes, and just like we were talking about,
Yeah.
do you know when you're gonna go? Nope. So you've got to spend that time, and the problem was animosity or conflict or whatever will stop that, and then you'll regret that shit.
Yeah.
You absolutely will.
So
Not like I'm a therapist or anything. I'm not.
so funny. We were saying goodbye, and he looks at me and he goes, "All right, Angel." I'm like, "Hey, thanks." I say his name. "Thank you, man." I give him a hug, and then he goes, "Thanks for putting out with that." And then I turned to him and says, "Yeah, you owe me, motherfucker." Yeah. Although when we first bought our house, the first house, he gave Amy a bunch of money. He's like,
"Oh, nice."
You should.
How would that be?
Yeah. Yeah. We were supposed to pay him back. We never did.
Of course not. I think they know that. They're like, "You're gonna pay me back one day, right?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The next paycheck I get is going right to you, and fuck it. Let's buy some beer. Let's celebrate. Let's paint some walls and fuck in the garage. And
Fuck in the garage.
the dad paid for. Shout out to George Carlin.
Oh, it's so funny. Dude, imagine the stories that he could have. But,
I'd love to have somebody like that on the podcast, dude.
Yeah.
Love to have somebody like that.
I was this close to ask Chip today. Do you remember doing the podcast?
Oh, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. The government's all.
Yeah, dude. He's targeting me. But I'm like, do you remember behind the pocket there's a red dot in my fucking head? So what's that? I'm
Black
like, what?
SUV pulls up and some dudes in a suit just walk out in the field and talk to you. Take you out back.
They give me the Man in Black light. I'm all, I don't even know how to shovel. I know that I did.
It's like every day.
Oh, dude.
You ever have that guy that's like, no, you're shoveling wrong. Your form is way off. You got to get the more material in the shovel. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Speaking of that, there was this guy. This guy that worked with us, and because of Chip, he quit. Another older guy.
He must have been a pussy.
But fucking Chip, like Chip will make you hear him.
Right.
He's like, hey, idiot! I'm like, God damn.
HR's all, no!
God damn, Chip. And then it's like, holy fuck. So it's, I don't know how much I can say. We're driving anywhere. And this lady walks by, not the most attractive person you would say, right? Dude, Chip goes, yo. I know he's not going to listen. Sorry, Chip. But Chip goes like this. He's like, and I'm like, Chip, if you ain't going to fuck him, you don't have to judge him. Dude, you think they're seeing you being like, oh my God, look at that.
Yeah. Dude, I heard the worst thing ever when I was...
A young boy?
Here we go.
No, fuck that. We've said that many times.
When I was probably...
Shout out to Huff and Shuffer. Anyway.
9 or 10, I had a buddy I grew up with, and he was like, hey, want to earn some money? You guys want to come to work with me? And he worked for an excavation company. They were building a foundation for a home. And we were driving down Main Street in Layton, kind of where I grew up. You got that?
My bad.
We're driving by, and he's got his arm out the window, driving this pickup truck. We're in the back, and he sees some thicker than normal women walking down the sidewalk, right? He goes, honk, honk, hey, who left the gate open and let the cows out?
Jesus Christ,
oh, dude. And I'll never forget the look on those ladies' faces. They were like,
my God.
And this, mind you, was not a very good looking man either. You know,
What do they think? What are they thinking?
Dude, poor girls, poor gals, poor heifers.
Oh, dude, that's so fucking funny.
Some people just don't have a filter. They just don't have a filter.
Just don't give a fuck, man.
No.
You know what's funny is like you say that in Mexico, ladies would turn around and say, fuck you, and then like everything goes back to normal.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got back.
Yeah, it's not like you're handsome, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that's it. Driver probably like, oh, they're right. Gets all upset. Oh, fuck, man, they got me. Dude, speaking of fucking old people,
Yeah.
I watched The Expendables.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
Both.
Well, I think there's like 13 of them, isn't there?
There's 3, right?
Oh, I think so.
I've seen 1 and 2. Have you seen these things?
I've seen the first one, and I think I've seen the second one. They're pretty rough, aren't they?
Chef Hernan, that's like his favorite fucking movie.
Oh, really?
So I finally came across one. I said, oh, they're playing this one on regular cable.
Oh, so it's even
TV.
worse.
So I'm
then.
like, I'll just fucking record them and watch them later so I can skip the fucking commercials. Dude, I think I took, what is it called? TRT or what is it called?
TRT, yeah. Testosterone replacement therapy.
I think I took that while I was watching this. My titties fucking grew.
No.
Yo, every single Stallone, just stay home.
He still looks good, though, his age.
Have you seen his daughters, dude?
I think so.
Oh,
I think I have.
hell, dude.
Yeah, but we're talking about Stallone. He's like, I think he's close to 70.
Yeah.
And he still looks fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, who says medical science can't buy you the fucking body you want?
So the second movie starts and it's Bruce Willis
Right.
hiring Stallone,
Right.
and then he goes, "Hey, if you don't want this job, I got another friend that can do it or whatever." And then Schwarzenegger comes in,
Right.
and I'm like, don't you guys own Planet Hollywood?
Right. There's one in the background, I'm sure. Remember the leather jackets?
Yeah,
Everybody would have the Planet Hollywood ones.
Got the world.
Looks like a bomber jacket.
Oh yeah, dude. And then right in the middle of the fucking. By the way, if you haven't seen this movie, if I give you a spoiler, fuck off. It's like fucking 6 years old.
The whole movie is spoiled.
Yeah. But think about it. So Mickey Rourke, Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Van Damme.
Right.
I was happy to see Van Damme.
Wasn't Jason Statham in it
Jason
too?
Statham, Jet Li,
Yeah.
Terry Crews,
Yep.
Captain America, MMA.
I don't know.
Who's Mr. America or Captain America? Was it MMA fighter? Retired.
Oh, Randy Couture.
Randy Couture.
Yeah.
Right. Jet Li. So, right in the middle of we're fucked, someone miraculously ends up shooting everybody. It was like, oh, who's that? Chuck Norris.
Of course, Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris comes out, dude, and I was watching this and I'm like, what? This is so bad.
It was just a money grab.
He's like, hey, Stallone, I heard another rumor.
Hey, I heard another rumor.
He goes, I heard at one time a king cobra bit you. Is that right? And you know where this is going. He's saying this to Chuck Norris.
Right.
Have you seen all those memes, Chuck Norris memes? So he's like, what happened? He goes, well, after so many days in excruciating pain, the king cobra died. And I'm like, come on. I'm like, how bad is this?
It's pretty bad.
Oh, and Lundgren or
Dolph Lundgren. Lundgren.
Long Dong. What is it?
I'll
Yeah,
bet it's fucking huge.
He's there.
Dude, he was in He-Man.
Fuck.
Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
He-Man? That shit was badass.
You remember that fucking Ted brought up what was the superhero they brought? The original one.
Flash Gordon.
Flash.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, dude, but I was like, what a waste of fucking time.
What other movie was Dolph Lundgren in?
Rocky, dude.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. Adrian!
I must break you. Or something like that.
If he dies, he dies.
Yo, Van Damme. That motherfucker still got it, dude. Have you seen Van Damme movies?
Van Damme's badass.
They used to be the shit, man.
Yeah, he's badass.
But he was all about fighting. It wasn't no fucking guns. It was none of that shit, though.
The best cinematic scene ever is when he's in the black tank top and the pants that are kind of colored like yours, the khaki ones. And he's
at the bar.
doing that
and he,
fucking dance.
Drops to the...
Dude, it does the splits. Like, oh my God.
Then the fucking guy's all telling the guys he's talking shit and go and beat his
Beat the
ass.
shit out of him. Great fucking movie.
How did they do... Did you ever see that commercial of him doing the splits on the semis?
I don't think I did.
No,
Not that I remember.
Seen it?
Not that I remember.
It was a commercial for something, and you see his face, and then the camera starts going away, and you see him, and he's standing on two semis, going on the road, and then the semis start doing this, and he's just like serious, but his fucking legs are like splitting open.
Do you remember the scene in fucking Bloodsport when he's on the cinder blocks?
Yeah,
He's hovered on the cinder blocks, and that guy walks in. He's like, "What are you doing?" That fucking dude is on. Hey, dick face.
What was the movie when they were throwing coconuts from the fucking palm tree, and he's sitting there and he's all taking him. So they show his progress, and the first ones they were like knocking the wind out of them. He's like start coughing and bending in pain and shit.
I'm
And
pretty
then
sure that was Bloodsport.
is that what he was?
Yeah,
and then
I'm
at the
sure it
end
was.
they throw him on. He can take it.
Yeah.
But then he wasn't expecting it. And he turns around. This is the other one coming.
Remember he grabs the fish with his fucking eyes closed.
How bad were those fucking things? And
Don't
are like,
don't ever say those were bad. Those shaped me as the man you see now because I loved that shit. They still hold up to me.
well, Expendables don't.
No, well,
I was like, Jesus. But I was happy to see Jet Li. Whatever happened to Jet Li?
I don't
Jet
know.
Li was supposed to be this generation's fucking Jackie Chan. And then all of a sudden he's gone.
What happened to Jackie Chan?
Dude, Jackie Chan is a fucking singer up in his, like a well-known singer in his
Well,
fucking
he's
country.
Asian, so of course he likes karaoke.
And he can also fucking
They're the best at it, by the way. Asians,
singing?
the best at karaoke. Bar none. You're in a bar and you see an Asian fella walk up, you know the fucking roof is about to come off the fucking building.
You've seen that BTS fucking band? No. And it's like, it's a boy band, but it's like, whatever happened to being 5 guys in a boy band? These motherfuckers are 7.
There's 7 of them?
7 of them. I was
Holy
like, hey,
shit.
isn't this Jabberwockies? What the fuck is this?
Jabberwockies.
Have you seen those guys?
Yeah.
They're so good,
They
though.
are badass.
They're so fucking good. It takes me back to my dancing days, dude.
We should record you dancing.
Dude, the guy that I want him to come here. He has pictures with fucking. Well, I mean, he's done dancing for Lady Gaga and Justin Timberlake and all. He did High School Musical, whatever. Like he knows all these. He's a badass dancer.
Like a choreographer?
He used to be a choreographer for the cheerleaders for the Jazz. Like he was.
okay.
He's the one. That's
I
he's
remember
the
you
one that's
telling me about
involved.
that.
He's
That's
involved
right.
in the Fanex. But it's just so fucking. It's just one of those guys who's so fucking busy. I'm sitting in bed watching TV and I see him and he's like running with his dog. Dude. And like, oh, man,
You're
makes me feel like
scratching your
makes me
nuts,
feel like
eating shit that was off the fucking sheets or that you dropped.
I was like, well, I was gonna beat off, but I guess I gotta mow my lawn.
That'll get my heart going. I could do that.
Hey, before I forget, sorry about last week. I guess our camera took a shit, huh? We're actually looking at it right now, like.
Yeah, that's a fucking thing. Shit happens. Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you know,
but-
we're once again we're learning. You know, like there's some things we gotta do besides just record your shit there. So
yeah, so we got to figure it out now.
we figured it out, and so it's working now. But we did. So I pulled that clip today,
Yeah.
and because
You mean the one where I don't say one word?
oh, you did. You said that I fucking.
I said yeah.
No, you say I have a nervous butthole. Fucking.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
It was 25 minutes, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Right? I didn't have that
It
much to
wasn't
play
much to
with.
pick from, was there?
It was that and the fucking. It was that and the fucking from scratch promo. That was it.
And even that was wrong. Oh shit.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Yo, let me ask you this. When you go into the bathroom,
Yeah.
the urinal, right? And you put your shit down and you go pee. And you notice there are those things that sit in the urinal.
Oh yeah.
They look like a screen. They're like fucking all sorts of different ones on
Yeah.
there. They kind of, if you bite it, it doesn't taste that bad.
Yeah,
but It's
yeah.
got a funny smell to it. So
It looks like the ones on the bathtub
yeah,
that
right.
you stand on.
Yeah. So you go in there and you look down, and some asshole has spit his gum on top of that thing.
Yeah. It's never fails.
So there's a garbage can.
Right there.
I say this because this happened to me today at work. I walk in.
Want another beer?
There, absolutely. There's a garbage can. There's 7 people that are in this big giant office, right? And well, that's never happened before. he's honking at the hobo. Get on the trains, motherfucker! You know somebody has to grab that fucking thing.
I never even think about that until you said it.
Even if they have gloves on, somebody has to reach in and grab that thing and shake it out or pick the gum out.
Yo, I just realized what a dick move that is.
Right? That's what I was getting to. You're an asshole that you would spit your gum into that. And I don't know, maybe the gum will go down the little urinal or whatever. But why do you got to do that? Why do you got to be a dick like that? And those things Do they dissolve?
No.
I think they do. I think they do.
The little jello ones at the bottom of the urinal. What about the fucking guys that spit? They're fucking loogie.
The loogie or even a chew.
Yeah.
Like a chew patch in there. Same thing. Somebody has got to fucking...
You give me something to look forward to, which is make that bitch drain. But it's still disgusting.
Right? I don't fucking get it.
Sometimes, I'm going to go as far as say, if I go to the urinal and I see chew, that's probably not going to gross me out as much as I see a fucking green loogie
Oh, dude.
hanging there for life while I'm trying to...
Okay, dude.
I should definitely try to make you puke.
No, don't.
I wasn't even at the end of my joke.
I know, keep going. I'm sorry. But you know what?
You see this fucking loogie just hanging for dear
dude.
life while you're pissing on it. He's like, you're like waterboarding this fucking thing.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
What a fucking band name. Waterboard Loogie. That's the name of the episode.
Oh, dude, waterboard loogie.
Oh fuck!
But I get you, dude. And you know what? It's every fucking
Just
bar in town.
disrespectful.
Like, who the fuck has gum? Yo, who the fuck has gum going?
And
to the bar?
I'm thinking about this. The building where I work, unless I leave my office, once I go through that door, you have to wear your mask. So this motherfucker went into the bathroom. He had to have his mask because you got to walk by that lady I was telling you about that listens to me rip ass.
Yeah, yeah.
He had to walk back there, and she is.
She sees you walk by. She's all.
Puts her headphones on.
Go ahead.
And a cloth.
You walk out the door. She's all.
She sees you walk by. You have to have your mask when you go in there. He took his mask off, spit in the urinal, his gum, and you, my friend, are a certified asshole. Yes, you.
It's fucked up.
We always say our job sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Right?
Oh, you mean that job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having to pick that out.
That's true, though. I never even think of that. Someone has to fucking go and
Because it's not going to wash down.
No.
It's just going to sit there.
Well, the fucking holes are like this big, too.
Right.
The gum is a lot bigger.
Right.
What's your favorite gum?
If I was to go to a store and, well, it depends. Are we talking bubble gum or are we talking like
I'm talking...
gum to make your...
Yeah, I'm talking about for you to have fun, not for your breath.
Um...
Well, I mean, I don't know. You tell me. What's your...
A piece of bubble gum, like if we're talking bubble gum, nothing beats for me a good piece of like grape Bubblicious.
Bubblicious, dude.
Yes, Bubblicious.
Yo, when I was in school...
All sugar, pure fucking sugar.
Yeah, for sure.
When you're chewing it, it's all...
Oh, it's a good fucking segue, speaking of sugar. But what I remember when I was in school...
Sugar, sugar.
Oh, honey, honey. I used to go on break and buy me like or even take it from the outside in to the school after you eat your lunch.
Yeah.
During your recess.
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
And then I would purposely pop 2 or 3.
Bubblicious?
Yeah, they're fucking big old bricks. And you just fucking
chow on that motherfucker.
go to town, dude. But then your bubble is like this big.
Right. But what do you do with it?
And then you pop it, you go, and then you almost fucking asphyxiate yourself.
You do, you're down the damn dude. And I wonder if I'm going to live till I'm very old. Bubblicious says nope.
I'm talking about my crabs. Yo.
But do you eat it? Do you swallow the gum?
No,
or do you spit it out?
I spit it out.
Do you?
Do you swallow it?
If it's mint gum, I spit it out. Sometimes that fucking sugary shit just makes me want to swallow it.
Really?
I don't know why.
Whatever. Okay. I think we talk about this, right? Having a mask with gum.
Yes.
Like you're driving and you're fucking in tears.
Yeah, it does.
Well, first of all,
does.
why would you drive with a mask on? That's kind of
I-
stupid.
What are you, fucking sociopath?
But you know what I mean. But no, I never. But did your parents ever tell you not to swallow your gum?
All the time.
All
the time.
What was the thing they told you though?
Because they said it would stay
Yeah,
inside.
dude, they told
would stay inside.
I don't know what the fuck they were talking about, but they would say like it will stick from side to side and then you would die. And I'm like, well, why am I even chewing this fucking thing?
Did you ever hear that about watermelon seeds? Don't eat the watermelon
No,
seeds.
about any seed.
Yeah, don't eat the seeds.
Don't swallow. It's gonna grow inside of you.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Fuck, man.
But it doesn't. Why do they say that shit?
Fucking parents, dude.
Yeah, fucking parents. And me, I'll eat the seeds of that watermelon.
Really?
Fuck yeah, chew the fuck of them up.
There's nothing worse. Is there a seed you want? Any seed you eat? No.
Yeah, man seed.
Is there what was the most annoying fucking seed? I'll tell you one. On grapes.
Yeah, there's the
The-
pits on cherries. Those are pretty annoying because I just want to munch on a cherry.
Yeah.
Those are kind of annoying.
How about the seed on a mango? You swallow it? Remember those episodes when I gave you something Mexican for you to try?
Yes.
When we're talking about sugar, I'm going to give you some sugar for you to try. Oh. This is straight from Mexico. You can't find this here. Every time someone goes back home, they have to bring this to me.
Really? You brought it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I can go on a diet for 2 weeks. Eating one of these would just destroy the whole thing in 1 second.
Really?
Yes, so much sugar.
Wow.
You
Has it
ready?
got a warning label on it?
Are you ready?
Yes.
I can't believe you didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it. Mambitos. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Just one.
I know.
Thank you, sir. It looks like a...
Seashell.
It's kind of hard. It's all sugar. Yeah, I could see how you could get fat on those. Those are pretty fucking good.
Oh, you like them?
That's delicious, my friend. Yeah, you win on
Hell yeah,
you win
dude.
on that one.
Hell yeah. I guess we can have them when we're done.
Yeah.
Because that's annoying. Dude, I totally thought you were going to hate them.
No, that's pretty good.
Are they
That is really
right?
Kind of got like a
Oh, it's all over. It will stick to your teeth.
like a sugary air kind of
I can still hear you.
you know.
You just ate.
Wash it down with this alcoholic beverage, but
Now that's going to
that-
taste like shit.
that I could do. I could see how you could eat a whole bag of those motherfuckers.
Well, we can.
Shout out to Mama for she brought those back.
Yeah.
Blair. Shout out to her.
So the family knows when someone goes, they. Yeah, see, I told you.
It's because it foams up.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are good.
You stop and you're like, what's going out of your nose?
Do they all taste the same?
Yeah.
All different? No, I don't want another one right now.
Well, we're going to have some when we're done.
Oh, look, 250 grams
No.
each.
Oh, yeah. No. Last time my mom went,
Say it for me.
Mambitos.
Mambitos?
Yeah. I used to call them Mambos, but I guess the brand is Mambitos.
Oh, okay.
Last time my mom went, she bought me some. My family bought some for me. Bought some for her to bring to me. And then my roomie's mom also fucking went and dropped some stuff for my mom to bring. And
Funniest part is that's the week that hypertension kicked in, right?
oh yeah, dude. That's the week that I ended up in the hospital.
They're all drawing your blood. They're all, well, we don't really know what's wrong with you, but all we see is a lot of these Mambitos in there. Huh? They're all spinning your blood like cotton candy and shit.
My diarrhea is all fucking all those colors.
Yeah, it looks like that. Oh,
Dude,
fuck.
the day that I told the story about me taking a shit on the having to take a shit on the road.
Yes.
That was the weekend I was on a diet, and the weekend prior to that, I ate a shit ton of those.
Oh, really? Yeah, I could see how that could get the system rolling.
My guts is like, you just don't love us, do you? You just don't give a fuck about us.
You know that 401k you're building up? All that shit's out the door, bud. Fuck me.
Dude, I found out my fucking dog has arthritis.
Arthritis?
Yeah, dude.
How old is the dog?
I want to say he's like 8, 9.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a deer-legged Chihuahua.
Oh,
It's a big-ass Chihuahua, basically.
really?
Yeah, it's a big motherfucker.
It's got arthritis, huh? Having a hard time getting in and out of the house, huh?
Well, so we have 2 dogs left, and they're older. And he's probably 9 or 10. He's the youngest. We still have the Schnauzer that is older than him.
Right.
And now they're talking about old people. Now they're at the point of like, hey, I just pissed on your bathroom. So what? We're like, oh,
Yeah, the poor old thing has arthritis.
no, I'll clean it. It's fine. I'll just put a towel on it.
Is I've done everything. So I'm ready to go. You got tools and shit laying all around.
So this dog, as he grew, they noticed that his eyes didn't have, what do you call it?
Teardrop?
Tear
ducts?
tear ducts. So his eyes are like extremely fucking
Crusty?
crusty. Yeah.
You pick them off and heat it.
I smell him. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
We put it in a pipe and smoke it. Too high as a draft's
I
house.
make him eat it, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck.
But so we got some stuff for his eyes. I guess his teeth are rotten
Most dogs' teeth are.
to the point that like we're probably gonna have to come out. Said to the wife, how much? She's like, she's so 600. I'm like, what? She says 600. How much is that?
Excuse
supposed-
me?
He's like 1,600.
Did you say, how much is it to put that dog down? Oh,
For 1,600, I better get the skin off of this motherfucker.
$200. I'm like, well, I think we made the bargain.
But you know. Oh, by the way, going up there to the fucking Fuckville.
Yeah.
The other day we're driving by, see all the cows, and I go. I turn to the guy, like the guy that has this, that has a ranch.
Yeah.
Turn to him, he goes, "Was that?" He goes, "Yeah, it was dead. It was all stiff." Like right in the middle of the other ones.
It's pretty common to go through a field of cows and there's one laying there with his fucking legs up. I see it all the time.
Dead?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you figure you have 500 head of cow. Imagine you had 500 people.
My boss
Every couple of days, somebody's going to die.
My boss told me, those cows are not good, and they all painted though, like on right by their tail, either pink
Right.
or green.
Right. That's how they tell whose cows they are.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's, most of the time they get branded.
Yeah,
But if you're cheap about it, you just paint them.
Hmm.
It's probably why they're not looking very good.
hopefully that's it. No, fucking Beastie Boy right across the street from it, the bull.
Oh, yeah. He's looking good.
He's all. I drove by today. He was sleeping. I was like, no. Did he just die? And I'm
Oh.
driving slow, and he wakes up and he goes, "What? What?" I'm like, oh, he's good. He's good.
What a life, man.
I kind of want to take the wife to the hot springs.
You've never been, huh?
I've never been to any of them.
I've been a few times.
Isn't it that
in my younger years.
lava ones? Is
Yeah,
the one that-
lava hot springs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was when I was younger,
So you won't
and
anymore.
I wouldn't get in there now.
Really?
Yeah, especially, I don't do the public pools,
Mm-hmm.
but especially not going to do a public pool where it's hot as fuck and the bacteria grows.
See, I've been hearing a lot of shit about that because my boss also asked the inspector. He's like, "Well, why?" Because it's 90-something degrees every day. I was like, why would you come and lay in a fucking hot one? And apparently there's 3 or 4 pools. Every single one of them is a different temperature.
Yep.
Like sometimes they go to the hottest one and then they jump to the regular pool and then they jump to they jump again like back and forth.
Yeah, they say the minerals in it is really good for you.
Yeah, so that's what this guy was saying is like because of the minerals and shit, you sit down and you pass the fuck out. It calms you down that much.
Yeah. It's like an Epsom salt bath, like to the extreme.
You say Epstein?
Epsom. it's like an Epstein salt bath.
He did have a pool, I'm sure.
And then you get out and your ass really hurts. Then you go missing.
You go missing?
Next thing you know, you suicided.
Dude, I heard the podcast of Nikki Glacier with Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
And she spoke about this documentary of like this young teenagers that do porn.
Yeah.
And just like basically their day by day.
Right.
They're basically on their prime like 2 years.
Yeah.
And then you see them interviewing one and they say, "Hey, so and so wants to do a shoot with you and it's what do you call it? Bondage."
Oh, okay.
And she's like, "Okay." They don't show anything. But when they're done, they're like they interview them when they're done. And she's like, she's all like, "That was rough."
Oh.
They come to this the guy basically puts a fucking a thing on Craigslist. This kid's from this girl's from small towns. They're like, "Well, I'm never gonna be anything here.
I'm just a small town girl, born to do the bondage world."
And so this guy, they're saying, "Oh," and they interview this one that is about basically fuck this guy who is 20 years older than her. And they're like, "Oh, the guy's just talking like, oh, it's just, there's always that respect." So I'm like, God damn, dude.
It's a rough world out
and
there.
And then one of them goes back home and his mom knows, like her mom knows, her boyfriend knows, but her dad doesn't. And her dad, like the whole entire show was like, "Oh, it's my princess." She finally,
fuck. I don't even want to talk about that stuff.
Finally left home. Dude.
That's dark shit, brother.
You see them though, and it's like when they're done, they don't even smile. They're just like, "Oh, just another day, another dollar."
Dude.
Like, god damn, dude.
I know I talk about it a lot. that Kingdom show.
Oh yeah.
It's got fucking my boy Frank Grillo on it.
Mm-hmm.
Grillo. There's a string of people in that show.
Yeah.
And the mother of these kids that's in that show, she lives in a home with a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
And he runs girls like that, where they go do porno shoots and all that stuff. And there's like a young girl that comes in and they'll do like video cams, cam shoots and stuff, or they'll go do a porno. Yeah. And like there was one where this chick it's fake, but it comes from somewhere, right? And this girl's like happy and giddy to be there, and I'm going to be a star in Hollywood, and she just gets fucking destroyed by some dudes. And it's just like, fuck, dude. That's real life shit, man. When you're desperate to be fucking famous, and you'll do anything.
And the saddest thing about it is like these girls, when you talk to them, it's like, "I'm gonna be rich." And it's like,
yeah. It's probably rough to be a fucking young lady, especially like in LA or places like that, and you don't make it as an actress. I mean, what are you gonna do for money out there?
Dude, everybody's moving out of LA, dude. All of our heroes.
That place is dog shit. So
Joey's gone.
Yeah.
Rogan's gone.
Yep.
Brendan is talking like he's ready to go.
Yep.
Theo went to Nashville to look for a house.
Nashville. Dude, that's two. What the fuck, man? That has never happened.
Is this
on
people on the
podcast.
fucking railroad? Or
I
what?
think so. They're fucking fans of the podcast. I think. Yeah.
They're in our back window, like fucking like the newsrooms. They're all waving.
Showing their wieners and stuff.
Yo, I wanna. I just thought about that guy that says, "Fuck around the pussy." I mean, you know what? You know what? I just thought about, which is gonna sound pretty shitty, but let's just go back to the funny part. When back when they were doing the riots.
Yeah.
Never fucking fail, dude.
Yeah,
this guy,
somebody.
hey, what are you here for? What do you want to do? The fucking guy in the back, I want to fuck around the pussy. It was like,
Yeah,
it's like in this live.
Yeah, there's always
The
one.
guy's like, hey,
video
come
on
on, guys, let's just fucking.
Dude, the best one is when they're interviewing the people in lines to win the lottery. Have you seen that one? And they come up and the guy's like,
She
"What are you
pulled
gonna
out
buy?"
a- oh, never mind.
What are you gonna do with the money if you win the lottery? And there's the line is fucking thousands of people, right? It's when the lottery was at its highest. The people, I'm gonna pay off my house and buy my mom a house, and I'm gonna travel the world. And they get up to this guy, this fucking long-haired guy, and they're like, "What are you gonna do with all the money?" He's all, "Cocaine's and hookers."
Oh yeah, I see that.
Oh, okay, well.
Like, move on. Yeah, that's so funny.
The people that have the balls to do something on live TV, you gotta respect that.
Dude, if you, we've said that a bunch of times. If you win the lottery, but let me ask you something else. Would you have a business, or would you just literally just live off?
It
of
depends if you made enough money that you could be comfortable for you and your kids to just live off that money or the interest that it gains. But like if I won like $2 or $3 million, then I would build a business with it.
Yeah.
I would invest the money, get some properties or whatever. But
Oh yeah.
you got to think the people that make, $600 million, you don't need to build a business. You fucking got it already.
Did you hear that fucking Ryan Reynolds, Junior's fucking boyfriend, just sold his gin, Aviation or whatever. You know who Ryan Reynolds is?
Right.
Deadpool.
Yes.
He started his own gin. I think it's called Aviation or something. He just sold that fucker for $600 million. $600 million.
Do you think that's jump change to him, though?
Your fucking Dr. Dre became a billionaire because of fucking beats.
Yeah. You got to spend money to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So, wonder what we'll be able to sell this for one day.
No shit. But it comes with us.
Yeah.
We're part of the fucking bargain. Anyway.
A clean house.
Are you doing anything this weekend, sexy? Are we? Wait. I want you to destroy my heart right now. You're not doing it tomorrow?
No, I can't.
What a fuckhead.
I can't, dude. I'm sorry.
Are you going out of town?
Get abusive with me. Go ahead. Usually do.
I don't want witnesses.
Okay.
Are you going out of town?
No. I'm going out of town. Got some shit I need to tie up. Some ends I need to tie up. So, yeah. Sorry, dude.
Dude, I asked my buddy Nestor.
Mm-hmm.
Whom, by the way, is like, hey, so he called. Remember I told you he called me when we were on the way to Eric's.
Oh, yeah.
And then I said, well, I don't really want to bust. I hate that when someone is, hello? And like right in the middle of a car.
Right.
Like, come on, dude, just fucking hang that up.
Well, you don't want to involve the conversation in other people.
Especially if it's
rude.
especially in Spanish. I
Yeah.
kind of feel like that's kind of rude. I think. And so I said I'll call him later. I forgot. And he called me. And he called me the next. He called me on Sunday, and I was in the shower, so I got out and I called him back, and he said, "Hey, so this and that," and he's moving yet again. I happen to be his best friend and have a truck.
Ah.
He's like, "Hey, you always help me with the bed," and I'm like, "All right, whatever." Yeah.
You always help me with the bed, so
Yeah.
this is a common occurrence.
Yeah,
then,
I've
right?
done that like 3
How
times
often
already.
does Mr. Nestor move?
I've done it like 3 times. But at least he has a little bit of respect, though. He's like, I'll move everything. Help me with the bed. I'm like,
That's all I ask,
yeah.
huh?
I'm like, all right.
All right. feed me.
It's not like
Buy me pizza,
he
right?
says he's gonna feed. He says I'm gonna take you to Venezuelan food.
I'm going to take you to from scratch, and I'm.
Nice. Oh, we should definitely go back.
We should.
But I asked him, hey, what are you doing Saturday night? I want to go see this band. And he goes, I'm listening to him. He's like, well, I mean, I'm like, what, dude? What else do you have to do? And he goes, what about the COVID? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
About the COVID.
What is this, LA?
Fuck. It's got to move on. We've got to move on with our lives.
We gotta adapt, dude. If masks is the thing, well, then fucking take it off, put your chip in, put it back in. Yo,
Spit your gum out in the urinal.
Yo, once again, the fucking pretzels at the fucking Wise Guys.
You're obsessed with those pretzels, aren't you?
I had two fucking
You did
orders.
have 2 plates of them, didn't you? Yeah, they were so salty though. But any pretzel
were
is.
warm.
Any pretzel is.
Yeah.
Oh, they were
fresh,
Oh,
yeah.
they were outstanding.
The cheese.
The chess.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm a cheesehead, so
You are a cheesehead, aren't you?
that's right.
Hey, how about the Jazz?
But I didn't get to see it.
The game got postponed
Why?
because of the NBA.
Sundays?
No, not yesterday's, but the day before. The game got canceled because of the
Wetness day?
No, because of that individual that gentleman that got shot by the cops.
That was here?
No,
No.
it wasn't here. I want to say the Bucks were the ones that like protested that they weren't going to play.
Oh.
So it postponed all the NBA games, and so the Jazz and the Nuggets got postponed. So I think they play tomorrow night.
But did they play Sunday?
They fucked up, man. They lost the fucking game 4. So now it's 2-3. Jazz are still up. They got to win one more.
They got to win the next one.
Yeah, they got to win the next one. Then it goes 3. If they don't win, it's 3-3, and then then we know how that goes here in Utah. We're used to disappointment, for God's sakes. But
Yo, whatever happened to those fucking seats again? Well, I guess it's not gonna happen to this year. What a stupid comment I just made.
yeah, they're like, "Hey, you want the seats? Here you go, bud.
Here you go. Hey, front row. Here it is.
Just sit there. You go." Standing there like an asshole.
God damn,
Want
what
somebody
a
to sign your
dumbass
hat?
comment, dude. That's probably the stupidest thing I've said in this podcast.
Well, I don't know about
not
that.
really. Yeah, there's probably a lot more. I want to go see that. I want to go see those guys, but I don't want to go by myself.
Those
I
guys?
asked that band.
Let's talk.
You know who?
Let's talk.
You know who
Okay.
I asked?
Who did you ask?
Our friend with the O shot.
Oh, yeah.
I say, hey, what are you doing Saturday night? She says, I want to go see this band. I don't want to, because the wife be working. And I said, I just don't want to go alone. I'm like, I'm asking people. I didn't want to sound like, hey, you want to go out? You know, but I'm like, I'm inviting people to go. But if they say no, I don't want to be the only one there. And she said, well, I think, I guess she's going to go to a wedding. And she goes, but if we get done, we're going to, I'm like, I'm not going to, yeah, I'm like, it's all right. I'm not going to hold my fucking,
Hold my breath.
I'm not going to hold my breath. But I do want to go see him, dude.
No, fuck.
I want you to, I want to see, what was then, never mind. We'll talk about it later. But I want to go see him. Should we get out of here?
I guess.
You got anything else to tell us?
Can't say I do there, mister.
Oh, there you go. Well, I guess that's the cue. You ready?
Yeah.
Don't forget to follow us on
The other side of the
other
Beehive.
side of the Beehive on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It's official, dude. It's official.
Yeah, for the longest time, we had the other side of the Beehive pod. We had the other side of the Beehive podcast. We had the other side of the Beehive. We've made it simple for you.
Yeah.
Now you have no excuses to follow us. It's just one fucking...
And by him saying we made it simple for you, he means himself.
Of course I did. Right, because I can barely navigate through my own house, let alone social media. So...
But yeah, so now it's easy for you guys. The other side of the Beehive anywhere. And shout out to From Scratch. Shout out to our sponsor.
Yeah.
Always there for us. And you got anything else to say? You sexy piece of garbage.
If you guys would please share our podcast.
Yeah, share our podcast. Send your DMs.
Yeah. Let us know if you have anybody that we'd like to have on the podcast.
Yeah.
We're open for that. If you have any topics we want to talk about.
Also, if you have a shirt, if you have a picture with us, if you have a, why don't you you know what I do get on Snapchat? I get from some of my buddies listening to their episodes on their trucks. And they just send them to me, and that's fucking cool.
I love that.
If you can just put it on your story or your fucking Instagram, or give me the photo, I guess I could just fucking screenshot it.
Dude, wouldn't that be dope to make a collage of all the people that listen to the podcast, of them listening to it in their truck, while they're working, while they're doing
We got
exercising, while they're butt fucking, whatever they're doing.
Yeah, and turn the camera. Don't be
I
don't be
want to
shy.
see it all.
Let's share, dude. You know.
Yeah.
Now that we make sure your SD card is what?
Make sure your SD card is formatted, please.
Anyway, you ready?
I'm ready.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace.